If you've been watching GameSense, you know we've done episodes on Saucy. We've done episodes on Zekken. God knows we've done so many episodes on Tens. If you want a GameSense on Zelsis, just sign up for Sense Society and look at all the behind-the-scenes footage to see just how he can lift everybody's spirits and turn everything around. The one player we haven't done an episode on is the breakout star of the 2024 Sen roster, our IGL Johnqt. From decisive calls that steal rounds to montage-worthy frags, John has it all and does it in style. And that's why we want to take a look at a few of these brilliant calls, as well as highlight just how fucking good he is at an individual level, especially on his playground split. Let's go all the way back to our series vs 100 Thieves, where John puts on a masterclass on calling, as well as just showing off how sick his individual play is. So, to start things off, there's no better place than the pistol round.
And in this pistol round, Zekken, on the attack side, doesn't appear to be afraid of anything. He's just taking it completely on his own.
3 players to meet him. So close now to Utilities. Tucked to the corner, and a right click. Blessed with it.
Going 1-for-1, and in the meantime, Cryo, defending B Heaven, didn't realize that that was where the entirety of Sentinels were. He got overwhelmed.
I like this from EU. He's, oh my goodness, okay, forget about EU. Yasna, he's right behind them, hot on their tail. EU though, into B main.
They've planted.
Took that prior. Oh, and Asna's just, I mean, fearless is the word to use.
And the rest of the team's just abandoned Tens.
Yep, just running them down, Asna. He does not care. Seeking out his players methodically, one at a time. Vulnerable. Zelsis needed that position, but nobody's watching this one. I mean, getting hectic into it. So, 2 versus 2 is what it returned to now, 40 seconds. Suddenly ticking down. Contacting forward. Sen just pull it out from the bloody brink.
The play starts off pretty simple. It's your basic 1-3-1 split. You have Zelsis on Viper, holding the beat push, while Zekken on Raze blast packs up ramp to take some control. The rest of the crew creep up mid as a pack, looking for any aggression that they can trade out easily. Zekken tucks into the corner outside Heaven. Having heard the blast pack, 100 Thieves opts to aggress out of Heaven with 3 players, looking for a straight up fight. Zach manages to get one of the 3 before getting taken down. At the exact same time, John, with the mid pack, finds a pick onto Cryo in B Heaven. Knowing that there's still 2 A side, and only 1 B, John makes the snap call to flood onto B site through Heaven. Unfortunately for us, the A guys were able to quick rotate through ropes and catch Tens while he's trying to plant the spike. We're in a really awkward situation right now, with the spike not planted and 3 players on the defender's spawn side. Saucy gets taken out by Asuna on the stairs, leaving just John and Zelsis. Asuna nades off CT from rafters, but Zelsis hits a nice timing around it to punish. Left in a 2v2, 100 Thieves throws the round by falling for Zelsis' soundbait. He makes noise like he's running to Heaven while John holds an off angle. Bang tries to push CT to catch a timing, only to get shit on. EU tries to trade it out, but Zelsis is there to catch the peak. You can see how this round was strategically sound. You trust Zekken to get a frag at the top of ramp and get some info. The moment an advantage is identified, John makes the snap call. We get put in a bad situation by a quick rotate, but thanks to smart micro-tactical play and hitting clean shots, we're able to recover what should have been a 100% lost round. The next round to look at is round 8. 100 Thieves has just taken the last 2 rounds, so our economy isn't in great shape. We have enough to buy for this round, but if we lose it, we're going to be forced to save and give up more rounds.
Waiting. Maximize the use of that molly. Let's rip now as soon as he hears the dog. A boom box.
And generally, 100 Thieves have been following the noise. You see EU start to get pulled away into B Heaven. They're expecting this to be some kind of B split, and Asna's already calling for a re-clear of B main by the look of things. Trying to bring Cryo with him. That is on the exact opposite side of the map to where the actual action is.
Theo, close to Flowers. Still getting cleared. I don't know if that molly was intended for him. Only the one though.
Nice attempt at the discipline.
I respect it. Open sight for the pit.
Tens is in this smoke in Heaven, and he gets
the reward. That is nasty stuff. All the more difficult. And the decision has been made for them, really. 100 Thieves can't attempt to take this one. They back away with the rifles that they can have. So, Sentinels, round win.
Yeah. And I really think a large part of that round is that 100 Thieves chose that mid-round timing to try to pull people away from mid and instead go to explore B main, trying to gather information. And Sen calling the freeze, slowly contacting over back towards A, just found the gap. And we just seen a round from 100 Thieves where they gambled perfectly and won because of it. That's the other side. Double-edged sword if you're going to play a bit like that.
The round starts out with John and Tens outside A, while Sassy, Zelsis, and Zekin hold market. John throws his cages in the A main choke and on ramp, while Tens fakes a TP. After making the noise, Tens rejoins the pack mid. He smokes off vent, Sassy dogs through it, Zekin bounces a boom bottom mail, and Zelsis mollies vents. Lastly, while everybody is walking back through A sewers, Sassy throws a flash up mail. You can see how effective this fake aggression was. Watch how EU rotates off A to B, and Bang is playing so far back in CT so that he can quick rotate in preparation for the hit. From here, it's just a sound full execute, with John getting a nice trade onto Bang, and Tens catching Boostio and EU. Down 2-4, 100 Thieves are forced to save. We outplayed 100 Thieves so hard thanks to a util dump mid that forced enough rotates for us to cleanly take the site. What a brilliant call.
It's an elimination map, and now we see 100 Thieves with this fight out towards A, trying to catch anybody that might be defaulting for ramp control. John's going to feed this info to the rest of the squad, but they don't immediately react into B. They make sure that they're set up for it first.
I mean, setting up for it. It's that rocket bang.
That did so much damage.
Oh my goodness, but no kill claims. Damage, stray bullets. Sent fire, Johnqt! How was he already there? This is ridiculous. Essentially TP straight into the fray. One player up into heaven. That's Boostio. Oh, chain, flick, adjustments. All their detainment. Is it online? Johnqt, the savior. The Boostio. Oh! He can't get it.
The last round we want to look at is round 10. It starts off with Tens, Zelsis, and Zekin taking B main control, while Sassy holds mid and John pressures A main. Like we saw in the last round, and all game, John has been sitting outside A main, throwing cages, making some noise, and just being a nuisance, all with the intention of conditioning 100 Thieves to expect this pressure. Well, this round it pays off. 100 Thieves tries to punish John by pushing A main with Asuna, Boostio, and EU. Hearing the 3 different agents, John is quick to pull out to sewers and tell the boys to execute onto B. Zelsis mollies default, Zekin pops his ult and blast packs in. While this is going on, John and Sassy are pushing up mid and taking male control. As Bang and Cryo try to back off B so that they can retake, John drops into hell and gets a pick onto Bang. EU tries to trade it out from heaven, but Sassy's there to clean it up with an easy kill. John gets another pick onto Cryo as he tries to trade out Bang. Sassy goes down to Boostio, but by now it's too late. We've got 4 on the site with the spike planning, plus John has his ult to find out where the last 2 players are. From here, it's just an easy cleanup, all thanks to quick, decisive calling from John, along with some really nice shots. So we've seen how John is just an absolute gigabrain in terms of calling rounds, reading the enemy, and making snap decisions. One thing we haven't looked at is just how goddamn good he is on the individual level. This guy not only looks like Tens, but goddammit he frags like him too.
Tyson, you need to give me half your net worth. What? The work that I put for you, I was putting in work.
So, with this episode of GameSense, we wanted to try something new. We wanted to break down the actual numbers on just how sick John is. And what better play than to look at his 3K from round 18. We all saw the highlight, right? Where John was tucked in the boxes outside B main? That shit was nutty. But just how fast was this man? Well, let's run the numbers and see how fast he actually was. The first thing to talk about is the shot onto Boostio's Dizzy. Dizzy has a 0.35 second delay before it finds a target and then shoots the blind out. Going through the video frame by frame, John shot the Dizzy down in 0.27 seconds. If he's just 0.08 seconds slower, he's done for. He then flicks back to Asuna and hits a headshot in 0.23 seconds. He then spray transfers to Boostio and takes him out in 0.26 seconds. It then only takes him 0.52 seconds to swing out towards B main, zero in on EU, and win the round. The man hits 4 moving targets in the span of 2.08 seconds. There's nothing else to say but absolute cinema.